Hi, I'm Alex Masichev of Intvillium, the developers of DITAToo DITA CMS. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how DITAToo Virtual Drive lets you manage and publish unstructured content while migrating to DITA. Migration to DITA never happens overnight. People need to be trained. Content has to be converted. Some content should be rewritten. And this is while you have to keep meeting deadlines and doing deliverables. This means that for a while, you will be having to deal both with the content already structured and still unstructured legacy content. We saw quite a few companies for whom it was a serious consideration. That's true that DITA editors such as FrameMaker and Oxygen let you have structured and unstructured documents within one publication. But what about management? Many of DITA CMSs are just for DITA, which means that you cannot have a single repository with a single version control and a single workflow management and a single review management for both DITA content and unstructured legacy content. Some companies end up with storing everything in a file-based version control system like Git or Subversion during the transition period. This solves the problem with managing the unstructured content, but then the DITA content remains unmanaged. While you can put it under version control, you're losing an opportunity to manage everything related to DITA. For example, in Subversion or Git, you cannot see where each topic is used, you cannot effectively manage translations, you cannot manage content variations, and run conditional publishing in an easy-to-use manner. DITAToo Virtual Drive lets you continue to work and publish during the DITA migration process while keeping all the content, both structured and unstructured, in a central repository. Now, you have all your content, structured and unstructured, in a single searchable location under a single version control and workflow management. This is how it's achieved. DITAToo Virtual Drive mounts the database-driven DITAToo repository as a local drive. You'll get an additional drive letter that will behave as if it were a regular drive. Take a look at my computer. This drive F is actually the DITAToo repository that pretends to be my local drive. We can see it through the regular DITAToo interface to make sure that the DITAToo repository and drive F are absolutely identical. On a computer of another user, the DITAToo Virtual Drive may get another letter, but it still will be the DITAToo Central Repository, just pretending to be a local drive. As you can see, you can access the virtual drive using Windows Explorer or any other software tool in the same way you work with actual drives. For example, if I have unstructured content in FrameMaker, I can now store it in the same DITAToo Central Repository where I have DITA content. I can open a FrameMaker book stored in the repository as if it was stored on a local drive. Since from the FrameMaker's perspective it's just another drive, the book is opened with all its chapters, and if a chapter has images or cross-references to other chapters, they are all correctly resolved. I can keep working on unstructured content and benefit from the same version control that I use for DITA. For example, I can update this FrameMaker file, which is still unstructured, and when I'm done, I can check it in to the DITAToo repository directly from Windows Explorer. Whoever has access to the repository, either through DITAToo or Virtual Drive, can check out the file for further changes and see the version history. If you're a FrameMaker user, you can benefit even more by using the FrameMaker capability to mix structured and unstructured documents within one book. This book, for example, references both unstructured FrameMaker documents and DITA topics. All of them are stored in the same DITAToo repository. You can now generate a PDF and make FrameMaker to put the output directly to the DITAToo repository, so it will be available to all DITAToo users. You can now access this PDF both through Virtual Drive in Windows Explorer and through the regular DITAToo user interface. There are more scenarios how you can use DITAToo Virtual Drive. Look for more videos on our website. And please, don't hesitate to contact us for more information. Also, we'll be happy to see you in our community in LinkedIn, where we discuss both DITAToo related topics and general DITA issues. Thank you.